Did you know that the point of the veil that drops over us when we incarnate here on earth is to be able to remember who we are? Let me explain. When you are born here on earth, not all incarnations are the same, so I'm just talking about the earth incarnation. There is this veil that drops over. Ooh, and I'm getting this like pressure in my ear. I love that. This veil drops over at some point when you're around like toddler age, kind of going into late toddler. That time is actually shifting as we get closer and closer and closer to the veil dropping completely away from this 3D to 5D shift, but that's another video. So for right now, as the veil drops over our eyes, we have that so we can remember who we are. We have that so we can reconnect to ourselves. We have that so we can remember how powerful and amazing and connected we really are, because if you feel powerful and amazing all the time, you can sometimes forget how special and precious and amazing that is. We come here to be able to learn things from the standpoint of feeling separated. We come here on earth to learn things from the standpoint of feeling sometimes very alone, because you can't feel alone when you are interconnected with all that is, which is our baseline on the ethereal when we are not incarnated somewhere. We come here to reconnect. We come here to learn and grow from a completely different perspective. And while we're learning and growing with that different perspective, then we are able to again remember who we are, because you are a powerful, magical being. You are so freaking amazing. You don't even know. And for those of you that do know and just like, yeah, I know, you don't even know though. You don't even actually know how powerful, how amazing. Like I can feel it. I can feel that energy. It is so exciting. You don't even have a basis of understanding from this viewpoint how freaking incredible and magical you are. That's like the theme word of the day that my guides keep giving me. You are pure magic. And that is amazing. We come here to learn how to do things like connect to our higher self, okay? We don't come here to connect to spirit guides. If you connect to your spirit guides in this incarnation, that's a bonus. The best spirit guides are actually working quietly in the background. You don't even notice that they're there. You could still connect to them. Anyway, we come here to connect to our higher self. Your higher self is you. Another word for higher self is your oversoul, but your higher self is you, babes. When we incarnate here on earth, you pick a very small little sliver, like 1 to 2% of your oversoul to be part of this, to animate this form. Okay, most of you, like of you, who you are, is not incarnated, is your oversoul on the ethereal. Your higher self is just more like full version of who you are. And you want to know how you can communicate to your higher self? Your higher self is always connected to you. You can't actually disconnect from your higher self because it's you, right? That's like saying I can just disconnect from my hand or my arm. I can't do that. It's attached. I can't actually disconnect from that, right? Same with your higher self. Your higher self communicates through emotion. So whenever you are feeling any sort of way, like let's say any sort of positive, when you are feeling anywhere on the spectrum of positive, kind of good all the way up to freaking amazing, this is the best I've ever felt my whole life, that is your higher self going, yes, babes, we are in alignment with this. Whatever you are thinking, doing, feeling, saying, whatever it is that's going on, when you get that big good feeling or even that tiny little, yeah, I like this is positive, right? That is your higher self saying we are connected, we are in alignment. And if you feel on the flip side of that, anywhere on the spectrum of bad, right? Just a little bit, I don't know, that's not super great, all the way to absolutely not, hard stop, no. That is your higher self going, this is just not for us. This is not in alignment for us. It's not, your higher self is not saying it's bad. It's just saying this is not in alignment for us. So if you want to be more connected to your higher self, pay attention to how you feel. Pay attention to how things, circumstances, people, places make you feel. Close your eyes, shut out the world. Think about that thing, or say that thing, or talk to that person, and pay attention to how that feels. And if you just continue to follow the good, you will always be in alignment.